Chicago era begins now. It's our first weekend in Chicago. I'm so excited. We got here on Monday. All of our stuff shipped from California arrived here on Wednesday, and it is now Saturday, and it is our first weekend of exploring. We've been like settling in, getting everything set up, and everything, I mean, everything is still kind of everywhere, but it's like, it's set up enough. And so yeah, maybe we should be spending the day getting everything like really in its spot, or we could go explore. I think we're gonna head over to like the Lincoln Park area, and we basically wanna go by the water while it's still nice weather, while it's still gorgeous out. We've been exploring around the area that our apartment is a little bit. We've gone to a few restaurants, which all of them have been amazing. We have not had a bad thing to eat yet since we've been here. So we have explored a little bit, but we really wanna start getting the lay of the land for like the broader city. So welcome to first weekend in Chicago, you guys. The Chicago era begins now. Chicago is adorable. We were just walking around the Lincoln Park area. We went in the Lincoln Park Zoo, which is for frees. Free monies, no money. So we saw some lions for free. We saw some rhinoceros for free. We saw a giraffe for free. What else did we see for free? We saw a potato chip stand for free. I mean, you had to pay for the potatoes, but the streets around Lincoln Park area are so Sex and the City, Girl in the City, just like wonderful vibes. I can't wait until the leaves start to change. I think it's gonna be actually insane over there. But yeah, so we explored around there, and then we went to just like a little bar slash like pub, and we got just some like food, we got a beer, and they were playing sports, obviously, but then they were also playing Princess Diaries. Like the city gets it. So I was watching that like on mute pretty much the whole time. But yeah, then we came back and we put together our bed for our guest bedroom. It wasn't like too crazy. It didn't take us that long. I would guess maybe like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I'll show you that in a little bit, but that room is starting to come together. I was gonna do like a montage for you while we were building it, but I was like, how many montages of us building and unbuilding things do you need, you know? So I will just show you the final product. But now I'm just freshening up my makeup a little bit, because now we're gonna go to like a dinner slash bar place not too far from us, and we're gonna go watch some sports. I mean, I will be mainly just eating and drinking, but sports will be present. Chicago seems like a very sports heavy city, so we'll see. I'll check back in with you guys in like 6 months, and I'll let you know if I have more of an interest. Who knows? Changed my outfit, going for super comfy casual. I have yet to unpack all of my clothes, so this is the best we can do off of my like little capsule wardrobe we've got going, but this is cute. But let me show you. This is our guest bed that we built today. It's like a nice like creamy velvet, and I think it looks so cute in front of the windows. It's a little bit awkwardly placed, but the room is actually very, it's not very wide, but the room is very long. So I think this is kind of how the couch has gotta be, or not the couch. This is how the bed has gotta be, but I think this leaves just enough space for there to be 2 little side tables there. Obviously we need pillows, we need bedding, but things are starting to come together. So this is gonna be like the guest room slash my office. But yeah, I think it came together so cute, and I love the texture of it. It's very neutral, but I think this like velvety corduroy, it gives it just enough interest. I'm still loving the table, I'm still loving the chairs. We rolled out our old rug, and I'm not loving it. I don't really know what I want instead, but I think next order of business in terms of like design or in terms of like purchases is I want to find a new rug for this area, a rug for the dining area, and a rug for the kitchen. So we've definitely got a rug haul coming up soon. And I'm kind of stressed because after we built everything and laid out the rug, I was looking online a little bit for other rugs, and I'm realizing that I have I'm like very close to missing a lot of Labor Day sales because I think a lot of Labor Day sales have ended or are like gone. And I wish I thought ahead a little bit and used the Labor Day sales to get some rugs. But I think tomorrow I can still find some deals. So maybe tomorrow we'll look for a few rugs. The next day, I'm basically wearing the same outfit that I wore yesterday when we were exploring Lincoln Park, but that's just what needs to happen until we unpack all of our clothes, because look at how our clothes are right now. That is the rest of our wardrobe. We have it piled in a corner. Yeah, that's a problem for another day. Today, we are exploring still. Miles actually got us tickets to a rooftop cinema club. You guys know how much we love movies, and we've been kind of exploring. We still need to figure out the situation, but there's like no movie theaters in Chicago. That's a problem for us. That doesn't work. We got to figure out that solution, but there is a rooftop cinema club really close to us within walking distance. And guess what movie they're playing today? Harry Potter. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, so it's a sign. It's the first weekend in September. It's our first weekend in Chicago. So we're gonna go sit on the roof and we're gonna go watch Harry Potter. Back from our little Harry Potter rooftop excursion. That was incredible. It was amazing. Honestly, I could see us doing that so often. I really want to go back at night because I can imagine how beautiful that would be at night. They have string lights. If you guys have been around the channel for a while, you know I love string lights. Although I'm out of my string light home decor era, I still love a string light rooftop, patio, anything with string lights, that's the vibe. So I definitely want to go back at night when it's all lit up all cute and you can see the city. I think that would be just like a wonderful evening. But yeah, that was so fun, such a good way to spend the day. We got back, Miles was watching some football, and I actually purchased some rugs. Now, judging by everything around me and even what I'm wearing, you're gonna be like, I can assume what you bought, Tessa. You bought a beige rug. Well, guess what? No, I did not. To everyone's surprise, including my own, I just purchased like a blue and kind of orangey rug. Now, this could be the biggest mistake ever, or this could be the beginning of my colorful home decor era. I'm really trying to push myself with some color, and I've explained this dilemma with you guys before, but with our first apartment, I really leaned into neutrals because we were furnishing a whole apartment for the first time, and going neutral really allowed us to get like not a ton of pieces and make everything feel very cohesive. And neutrals are just easier. It's easier. You know that what you get is gonna work, and that's really what we needed for that time. Now we're in our second apartment together, we're in our second city together, and now I've been playing around with home decor for a while, and I think it's time to start really playing. So I got like a blue and orangey kind of rug that I'm thinking of for the living room area, but it could also work for our little entry area over here. So we've got a few options. And then for the kitchen, our kitchen is very warm because of all the warm tone wood cabinets. So I actually got a green with a little bit of blue rug for that area, and I think that's gonna give it a little warmth and also a little extra touch of color. So I'm trying my best. We'll see when they get here. I could be like, what was I thinking? Who knows? But I'll keep you posted. I also just want to touch base and say that I am loving Chicago so far. I feel like it feels like such a new beginning, and I knew it was gonna feel that way because it's a new city. A new city is gonna feel like a new beginning, but I've also always felt like fall is such a better time of the year to like start new things than the top of the year. I did this last year where I actually started my New Year's resolutions at the start of fall, and it was so much better. I think from summer to fall, there's a feeling of change, and that brings about a feeling of like wanting to switch things up, wanting to try new habits, wanting to do new things. From December to January, you're going from winter to winter. There isn't a natural change in the air, and you're also coming off of like the holidays where you actually feel like very sluggish, very unmotivated, it just doesn't, I've never understood why. I mean, obviously it's the top of a calendar year, But other than it being the top of the calendar year, it's just like, it's the worst time to try and introduce new habits. And I feel like that's why they always fail. So for me, fall has actually been the time of my life where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start new habits. I'm gonna try new things. I'm gonna try and enter a new era. And so moving at the beginning of fall, moving to a completely new city, it just feels so exciting. And things are a little bit chaotic right now. We do not have a routine at all, but I think being in a new environment is obviously such a natural time to start a new routine. So I'm just really excited. And the city itself, it just feels, I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. It feels lively, but it doesn't feel chaotic. Like Chicago as a city, and keep in mind, we've been here not even for a full week yet. Tomorrow will be our official week 1, but it just feels like there's a lot going on. It feels like there's a lot of opportunity. People feel very upbeat. People are out and they're doing stuff, but it doesn't feel like chaotic, fast. It doesn't feel, at least in the areas that we've explored so far, it doesn't feel overwhelmingly fast life. It feels very go with the flow, but in like a I'm out and about going with the flow type of vibe. I don't know, but I'm feeling like this could be a very appropriately paced city for me. I've talked about this before, but like being in LA, it felt very chaotic for me. It felt very hustle bustle. It felt very congested, and just the nature of living in LA for so long, I slowly over time did less and less and less, and I slowly over time just felt a little trapped. And I think it's because LA is such a big city and there's so much going on, but it's also not convenient really to do anything. I feel like that's usually the trade-off with bigger cities, is that yeah, it's hectic, there's hustle and bustle, but you have that convenience element of like, there's so many things right around the corner. You can get to things easily. There's public transit. Like there's that convenience element that makes up for the hectic element. And for me, LA was just hectic with no added benefit of convenience. I feel like everything in LA was actually very not convenient, and it was crazy, which just caused me to like sit at home all day. But Chicago so far is feeling different. So we'll see, I don't know. Obviously I am new here, I'm new in town. So this could just be a feeling of being in a new place. I am that type of person that when I'm on vacation and I've been somewhere for 2 days, I'm like, I could live here, I would love to live here. Like I am that person, so that could be just what I'm feeling right now. But I don't know, I feel excited because the more we explore, the more I like it. That's way better than the more I explore, the more I'm like, oh, I don't really like this. Like it's better that I'm feeling this way than the opposite way, but I'm not gonna read into it too much. But I'm excited to get into new routines. I'm excited to explore the city, and I'm excited to bring you guys along with me. I feel like this is gonna be such an exciting chapter for my life and for me, but also for this channel. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff. So don't forget to subscribe. I put out videos every single Sunday except for this Sunday. My video for this Sunday, I have not even edited it yet. So I'm gonna try and edit it tomorrow and get it up tomorrow night. That'll be maybe 1 or 2 days late, but you guys, I'm moving and exploring. Come on. But yeah, if you like this video and if you like regularly scheduled content, usually on every single Sunday, subscribe. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you're having a good week, and I'll see you guys next time.